back here with the Amber Throne, where we just got to the SEHR Empire, which promptly lifted up out of the ground and just, like, yeeted out of here off to the Sky Castle. So, our journey, I mixed up voyage and journey. Our journey to the Sky Castle is much sooner than we might have anticipated, and we have to go probably stop them from shooting the heck out of the Auric. Let's travel to the Tower of Fire. Yep. The Eastern Seraph just lifted off their entire palace and as a ship to go try and tackle the Amber Throne, so our poor Auric friends on watch with the little spears are probably not going to be taking care of it so quickly. So we basically have like a double dungeon to do here. We got to do the Tower of Fire and go tackle the Sky Castle all in one fell swoop, presumably. So I think we're in the final act of this, so to speak, everyone. This is it. The Emperor's seat, risen within the body of a whale. The inside is no doubt heavily guarded. This is not the hill we've come to die on, though. Oboa must answer for his deeds, and the throne-cutting blade must be returned to us. It's only just. Yes, let's go! I have faith in us somewhat. Let's do it! Ooh. Tower of Fire. It's in red text and all. The music is very cool around here so far. So we're expecting something of a dungeon, although most of the dungeons in this game haven't been too long, so I'm not expecting a terribly long one, but...
Pigs! What a surprise!
That's the Fefneron?
The stars are our gifts. It is only right for us to share their body. However, I doubt you are here to help with our machines. You have always existed for this day, to witness the great vessel that will carry us to our utopia.
Oh, I hate that. Look, could you go be a kooky weirdo somewhere else, please? Don't drug, pal! I'm gonna Sunken Strike and then I'm gonna smack you full of some Leviathan's Tongue and maybe some Spike Shot and maybe some Super Boomerang. I don't know what I'll do to you just yet, but I can almost guarantee that it will not be ideal for your cause, so you may as well save yourself the trouble and just leave now. Lunar Strike! Oh crap, I haven't been checking our skill points in a while. Sierra's probably got a whole bunch of new skills to learn. Silly me. The Fefneron. It doesn't say Demiron for some reason.
You access these creatures who wished. They are turning on us.
The Fefneron. It wasn't the one? Forget about that. Oh, remember how Hasima brought down her airship? I'll bet we can bring this one down the same way. Oh, you thought that was her? I don't understand. How could the SEHR do this? You understand as much as I do. Completely forgot about skill points all this time. Not that I'm really desperate for any more of these. Mud Trap for you. Alright, go for gophers. Go for a gopher, like Meteor Slash. Sarah, we definitely want something for you though. Yeah. I want these big storm ones. Put Lunar Storm there. Serenity there. Oh wow, I can't run for some reason. I only walk real slow around here. Am I like off balance because of how high up we are and how much the air is thin around here? So the Fefneron is like stretching. Oh god, it's already started to grow. Okay, so this is what happens when the throne reaches maturity. The Fefneron start going berserk and like stretching outward and stuff. I don't know how you guys are not like freaked out by this. This is like, why would you continue to follow this? Look at this horrible thing behind me. Anyway, Sunken Strike. We're gonna be doing some spike shots, and we got this new and improved Lunar Storm or whatever it is. That'll lower their agility, which is neat. I'll go for a Prism from me, a spike shot from you. Bang! Bang, 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 bang. Prism will probably finish off the one on the left. Not quite, but they're both weak to it, which is convenient. Spike shot, Lunar Storm. Bang! Lowers all their agility as well. Oh, that is awesome. Is it a lower their agility till struck thing? I don't think so. I think it's just generally lowers it. Very convenient for us. Go for a hard drain now. You're a little low on health, and they're weak to piercing, I think we said. No, they're not resistant to it, though. But yeah, the experience gains around here still don't lie. It was all like hovering around 1,000 per enemy for a while there, and now it's like jumped up to 2,000. So on each tentacle here, or like tendril, are we gonna find something going on? Oh god, they've got a bunch of people enslaved around here as well.
The Towers of Fire will rebuild the world in our image.
Huh. I don't really understand why we're walking so slow. We got a SEHR Siren as well, and a SEHR Sun. Oh, are you one of the direct sons of the Empires? Gosh, golly. You've got a shield up, so I guess we want to golden shot you first, because you are decidedly shieldless. Sunken Strike. Magnus Strike. Ugh. Ah. Ooh, burning hot blade. Into my body. Not good. Can I Sunbreaker that shield off you, friend? Yonk! I can indeed. SEHR Sun shieldless. It's hard to say. Now for a spike shot, I'm thinking. Bang, 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 bang. Lunar Storm! Oh, I'm loving this Lunar Storm. Inflicting the agility down and all. Spike shot again, I think. Well, we could use some more health for you in a bit. But this is what we saved all these items for, so that we don't have to spend precious turns doing it. Yeah, does way less damage to me than to her, than to Papel. That's my defense coming in big handy. This does barely anything to the Siren. Prism! And you go for a hard drain. Maybe finish this one off. Nice, the Prism was kind of a, not the greatest thing to do, but they are weak to slash. So Steel Boomerang will also be wise, except it has a charge time, and they had so little health that hard drain would have been better anyway. So that was a bad move all around. But anyway, we won, so don't know why I'm complaining. That'll be a level for Aura and Papel. Nice pinch of defense for me. I'm up to 200 nearly. Again, my deck's just soaring to the sky. Level Propel as well. Got 2 points of agility with Golden Shot applied. Happy about that. Getting a whole bunch of decks and attack power. And Sierra's very near to a level. These weak little potions are for just such occasions. 34,000 gold. We're really racking up the money as well. The towers of fire rise, and the SEHR will rebuild the world around. Rebuild the world around them, I think is what it means.
Don't help us. This is part of a great purpose.
I don't like that.
This is our destiny, to become a part of the Tower of Fire.
Well, these bunch have the refugee cloaks, so they've just given up.
The SEHR will mold the world in their image. The Towers of Fire. I'm like my friend over there. I say a similar thing.
This is eerily similar to the Cradle situation in Axis' Old Kingdom. If you bunch say so. I guess I should be following the tendrils, but I'm just kind of curious what's down here.
These machines are our path to the future.
I don't think it's a future you actually want as much as you think you want it. I don't know the polite way to tell you this, though. Magma Strike, not Magna Strike. My apologies. Sunken Strike! You know, that attack up for you and agility up for you, Papel. Get all the buffs. I mean, it kind of makes sense that I've been giving her attack and agility buffs, considering she's got a move that brings her attack and agility up. Prism, because the one on the right is weak to slash. Oh, I should have Sunbreaker the shield off, actually. That was silly. Too late. You're weak to slash, though, so let's try and get some big damage on you before we carry on too much farther here. Prism will also do a big whack on you, finish you out. Lunar Strike on you. Bang! We'll ignore your shield, mercifully. You just go for Heart Drain, I suppose. It doesn't seem like any kind of shield that would block a whole lot, actually. Dice! Ah! I'm not the biggest fan of that. But in lieu of actually getting your shield down with Aura, I'll just continue to heal with her. Sunbreaker with you. Nice crit as well. And now Papel can go for, did we say you were weak to slashing when your shield's down? I can't remember. Nah, you resisted even still. Dicing me won't do nearly as much with my excellent defense, although I'm a little low on health and all now. Oh, nice. They're weak to piercing. That'll be a good old level for Sierra. 2 points of spirit. And yet another skill for him. And it's also just about time for us to have some bass. Actually, I might even just pop a few. You know, it's a waste for the experience buff. It's good for health, and we've got loads. What have we learned for you, Sierra? I can get you Solar Strike, which also, which is like a whole bunch of damage to one particular person. Let's do that. And then I probably want to get your spirit buff passive next chance we get. Oh, did I not give a Chasm Bass to Sierra at the end of that? Sorry. I was only focusing on the health boon at that point. Here you are, over on the left side here. I'm expecting only to find like some little bits of treasure or something. Sorry, I didn't read that. This is our destiny. The throne has always belonged to us. I was like trying to figure out if that was the same thing the other one just said, but they said something similar. They said the throne is our future or something like that. Anyway, Papel, time for a Sunken Strike from you. Aura, get this shield gone. They don't seem to be super eager to put it back up whenever you bring it down, so it's probably good to just get rid of it ASAP. Vine Slash. Yikes, that must have been the Siren. Steel Boomerang on this one. And I think we go for, as much as I'd really like to see your new Solar Strike, I think Lunar Storm makes the most sense. Might bring down the Siren. Not quite. Lowering their agility is neat, though. That's not necessary to do that. Just go for a Spike Shot so you can probably bring her down with one shot, and this one down with some other shot. Eventually. Oh, you brought your shield back up after all that. Okay, I can go for a Spike Shot again, then. Oh, yeah, they're really blocking that pretty hard. I gotta get my Sunbreaker out. Post haste. Yeah! Yeah, bonk! I do like that it ignores defense. And also removes defense buffs. It's very convenient. Now a Spike Shot? Oh, I said they're weak to piercing, so you probably would have gotten it. Oh, apparently this one is good. Nice. What, by the way, element is Spike Shot? Oh, it is also piercing. I see. Which makes enough sense, because the bullets it fires look like little arrows or darts. Oh, what have I done over here? Oh, I've just taken another route to get to this tendril, I see.
How far you've come, pig, daring to interfere with the Emperor's great vessel. You know this is your death, though. Your blood will tint the walls of this ship a deeper red.
It's a pretty weak insult. Threat.
I know the ship's already red, but it'll be more red when I'm through with you. Let's melt that pink flesh away and reveal what's underneath.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? But you'd have to set me on fire, and none of you have even shown a slight propensity for doing so. Oh god, they set us on fire! Sunken Strike! Go for a bit of that old, Oh, well, let's see if Sunbreaker does anything. Maybe you're in some kind of defensive stance right now. I kind of assumed that. Well, you dodged it anyway, so never mind. Spike Shot! And then we'll see if you are weak to slashing as well after. I presume you resist slashing. Anyone who's got like a big bulky cloak like this I generally find that my sword gets caught in their clothes. Solar Strike, though! Bang! Didn't actually seem like all that much more than Lunar. Steel Boomerang! Yeah, resist slashing. Should've known. Spike Shot's the way. It is becoming very, very helpful in these last sequences. Yeah, we like that stuff. I guess Leviathan Stung for me if they were resist slashing. Unless you're weak to fire, maybe, with Chimera's Tongue. Nope, not especially. Spike Shot! Bang! Bang, 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 bang. Propel really pulled the old, like, pull a revolver and just go like, bang, 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 just like mashing on the hammer. I don't care how many bullets are in the chamber. I'm gonna fire a few more anyway. Like a Borderlands character. Bang, 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 bang. That's awesome. I'm so glad we decided to use that eventually. Can we just sever this thing? Oh, or is this the kind of tendril you need a... Oh, never mind, it just exploded. I was just about to ask, is this the kind of tendril you need a black blade to sever? But evidently not. 1 or 2 tendrils down. Oh, and there's treasure here. Oh, so actually this isn't an alternate path. A flame shield robe. I wonder what it protects us from. Ooh, defense by 17 and agility by 9 and resists fire damage. Actually, is Propel, is that better than what Propel's got? Oh yeah, by leagues it is. Absolutely, let's have that. By the way, with all these level ups we've been getting, are any of our increased stat by percentage things in a better place now? Ooh, yeah, Sky's Gavel is now at the 5% defense is better than what we had equipped here. Incidentally, so is the Catacomb Gorget, which I looked it up, and that's that's like that metal thing that like protects from your neck to your shoulders. Oh, actually, no, it isn't, because that would be lowering our spirit and agility from this thing, which we don't want. With the Razor Plating, I could sacrifice a bit of agility for 6 points of attack, but as I've said before, I think a few points in agility goes a lot longer than a few points in attack, generally. And no new equipment is giving any extra spirit for Sierra either, so I think we're more or less well equipped here. So hang on a moment, what was the other path we could have taken, or was there nothing there? Creepy how the Fefneron themselves are powering this ship, though, just like with their tendrils going all every which way. It just said Fefneron when we spoke to that one, it didn't say Demiron or anything, but I have to assume he's here somewhere, right? Was there just not a way to go left from here? Oh, I see. I thought I was taking like a particular path by going down instead of left. But no, it was just a wall there. I went the correct way. Presumably we gotta go do this thing on the right before this door up here will open. So let's go do it. I'm expecting something similar, a SEHR guard standing in front of it, but once we take them down, it'll explode. Could be another person with a big cloak or something, you think? On guard! Golden Shot to you, Sunken Strike, you! When it goes to R in a moment, she'll be able to Sunbreaker the shield off of this one. Ow. Oh, I didn't heal Propel after all the things I just did? Well, that's fine. I'm sure she'll be okay. She has a propensity for being very okay. I can Sunbreaker you, which will just put that shield down to make Propel's bullets do a bit more when it goes to her in a moment. Bang, 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 bang. Ooh, weak plus crit. Very good. You may as well Steel Boomerang this one as well. Lunar Storm. Hit you both with something, something. I don't feel like this agility down is really doing all that much to delay them. God damn, 3,403 with that crit. Sierra's feeling pretty weak about now. I'm just gonna focus on Spike Shotting this one since they are weak to piercing. We should be able to just bring them down before they get a chance to mess with Sierra. I should have hard trained with you. Nevertheless, nice work. I'll be just about finishing out our use of these normal potions here. There we go, they're gone. Move on to the greater potions next. Just in the nick of time, I think. Ooh, double Siren. So you're both weak to slashing, so Prism is definitely a thing to do, but first of all, let's get Golden Shot and Sunken Strike for Propel and have her just spam some Steel Boomerangs. You're a little slower than the SEHR Suns, it would seem, so that's convenient for us. But you've got some weird skills among you. Oh, that's a new one. I don't think we've seen that. Not especially fun. That looks like something Hasima did. So these Sirens are like, they've got blue roots coming from their heads, so presumably they're kind of already taken in with the whole Fefneron's approach to everything. Those heels look so unwieldy. That's probably why you lost. A level up for all 3 of us! Oh, reach level 33. Bunch of decks, little point of agility, some attack and defense for me, and health is real good. 4,000 health we're up to. Pal's got a whole bunch more agility, dex, a bit of everything, really. The attack is good, and Sierra has got a point of spirit and agility also. Really, truly excellent. Another 100 skill points for me. Again, let's just get who cares. Horizon, Pal, grab Mud Bomb. Sierra's only got 50 at the moment, so I can't quite get him his Solitude just yet. I bet that's why his, part of why we've been having such great returns on his Storm skills. Because it's not quite as noticeable on a single, like an attack that only targets one person. It's like, oh, that did like 200 more damage, that's neat, I guess. Because it's a multiplier, right? Whereas when you hit 3 people with it, it's like, oh, each of those did 200 more damage. That was like as if you got an entire extra strike. Sirens, we know how to deal with these ones. The slashing is the way, so Sunken Strike and Golden Shot to give you the greatest advantage against them. Aura's gonna go for a prism, and Propel's gonna go for as many steel boomerangs as she can muster. Yonk! 2,591 before a crit. Amazing. This prism should take down this one, so we should focus on this one with Propel's next steel boomerang. Bonk. And she'll probably get another one of those before they get to go again. If Solar Strike does not take them down, which it did because they're also weak to that. Fine work, everyone. Our levels are slowing down a little bit now since we've just gotten so many. Is this one, like, just knitting? Got a tremendously long scarf?
The roots of the throne, writhing and winding about. Just think, beyond the body of the Fefneron, what the SEHR could accomplish with the real thing. It will be our Shah to drape across the world.
Do you mean shawl? Anyway, I don't have to know what you're talking about if I just kill you. They've got like little extra assistant weavers as well. How about you just go for the tailor with this move, Propel, and with the Sunken Strike as well. Aura and Seer have some big group attacks. And they're not like yours where it's a bit random. They like specifically hit each person. Grasp! Oh no, not this again. At least they only got one of us. Oh, and they immediately took us out of it. Okay. Well, let's see if you're weak to slashing. I guess if you're a weaver, then you would be. You don't resist it anyway, which is ideal. So Prism is going to be good for us. Steel Boomerang this one again, why don't you Propel? And then the next thing that Seer gets to do will probably bring all three of them down. Well, depending on how much the Weavers have anyway. I presume if I bring down the main one, the Weavers go down as well, but... Lunasaur! Bang! I didn't do nearly as much damage as I was hoping for. Spike Shot. Now, should any errant shot that lands on the one in the middle should bring them down? Yep. And there go the Weaver. Okay, we still have to fight the Weavers. Spike Shot them as well, I guess. Bang, 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 bang. Got them both! Sap! Sap rides again. That'll make this one exploded, and then it's on to the end. I think we're near the end of this dungeon, so to speak. Our experience buffs are running low, so let's each have a fish, shall we? Num, num, num. The Sap Seafood Express keeps on chugging. I'm a little nervous about Admiral, though. Ronanon wasn't all that tough. He just kept putting up a protective wall that we kept knocking down. Halsimo was like a real wild, chaotic fight. That was really difficult once and then really easy the next time. The Evelyn fight wasn't so hard, but I feel like Demiron's gonna be weird. Is that Opoa taking away the Fefneron that remains? After we cut the tendrils? What are you planning on doing with them?
You fool! We were supposed to go together!
It doesn't matter anymore. This was my only chance. Every sacrifice was necessary. I don't matter. Only the result. This was my destiny.
That's the kind of thinking that led us here in the first place! You become just like the Emperor. I said verbally trying to stop you. I think Gendio's right.
To hell with these humans! I won't let you throw yourself away!
Oh, hey, Gendio, slow down. Okay. Ah! Oh, what? Is Damiron gonna come out from the thing behind us? Oh, or was that a sound from up ahead here? Oh, damn! There goes Gendio. And the Opoa's there with the black blade. That'll be Demiron, I guess. Wait, is Demiron the Emperor? Did he usurp him or something?
My land is bare of chattering folk. The clouds are low along the ridges, and sweets the air with curly smoke from all my burning bridges. I wondered when I would be graced with your presence, Aura. Axis must have had wonderful daughters. A satisfactory escape from the monotony of war.
Your war? The crusade you led through our land? We're not letting you get away with this. Your path to the throne ends here.
What a strong person. Wars are trouble. I hate this. I never wanted to lead. I am weak. I hate myself for it. For building an empire that inspires only hopelessness. You murdered our ancestors. You imprisoned our people. Bought out the religious, enslaved the innocent, slaughtered even more in your pointless wars. I'm sorry. I cannot stop it. You understand, don't you, son? You're a monster! This world is the monster, sewn together like serpents. My ambition will sever them. Stop! I had to do it, Opoa. That is our role, not to feed the throne, but for it to feed us. I'll tell you the same thing I told her. I've always loved you, and all who inhabit this world. All deserve the gift of fire, its warmth, and its destruction. Should we call to our gods, we become molded by them. They beg for us to return to their gardens. They are no different from us, Opoa. We will not be molded by them.
Father!
If I ended this, you would forgive me, wouldn't you? The life you longed for. But it cannot happen that way. I won't have you fall to their humility. If this is what it takes to rouse your strength, I must do this for my children. I won't let you get away with this.
Fool, you mustn't!
Oh, he took the sword out of the Fefneron. I didn't realize that was what was about to happen here. Demiron! Fefneron!
Your betrayal to this world is regrettable. Your people wished for us, yet when blessed with our presence, you turn. This is how you greet your salvation? Loyalty to the world? You came here, little star. We have always belonged here. We are this world. We welcome those within it back into our light. Humans, SEHR, Auroch, they stepped away from our garden, only to find suffering in an endless void. We are here to save them.
That is interesting, but I have already heard this from the Argur. The longer you look at stars, the hotter your eyes become, boiling until they melt from your skull. It is far too bright for me. I won't be returning.
Yeah, I figured that was coming. Oh, wait, that's not what I thought was about to happen. I thought the Demiron was about to cut him in half, but he just, like, obliterated him.
A shame. Wasteful.
No more Demiron, I guess. Wait, hang on. I want to talk to everyone else first. Let me just back out of this. Oh, no, I can't talk to anyone else. Right, so no more Demiron, but we're fighting the Emperor here. I thought it was Demiron at first, because it's kind of got a blue color scheme from the back. Off we go. Wow, it just, like, destroyed Demiron, but without the Black Blade, because Oboa has it. So what the hell?
All you can do is survive. Trust me, I feel truly terrible about all of this. The Red Stone and the Ember Throne. You're too young to understand.
The red stone that the Argur found when they dug deep. Wow, this was far from what I expected to happen. Up at the top here, but how about you, Emperor? Emperor changed into Emperor. God, every time I shoot him, oh, is he bleeding a bit more each time? God, you said you were weak, but you sure don't look weak. Look at that health bar. Overhead strike. Ah, ooh, ouch, ouch. Not too different from the one I've got. Maybe I go for a Leviathan Stone to start trying to play the defensive here, get my health back up a bit. I don't like the way that your hands raise up every time I strike you. Your sword's all covered in blood. How do you do against slashing? Oh, I see. We hit you enough times and you do a big attack that hits everyone. Oh, I see. Interesting. And then you got back to the bottom. So every few turns I gotta be ready to heal up, basically. Sorry, I should have been doing Spike Shot. Which means, Sierra, hey, buddy, do a normal mending spray, why don't you? That'll heal us a fair bit. Yep. I might have you just do a whole bunch of those. Actually, I probably should have done Serenity. If we're going to be wanting to constantly heal.
I didn't want this.
So I see. Spike Shot. Nah, it seems that Boomerang was doing more for this one. Go for it, pal. You've got crap loads of health, you do. Leviathan Stone for me as well. Just get my health up a little bit. Raising your hand up ever so slightly. Making me very nervous. See Boomerang again. Wow, you've got so much health on you. Look at you go. About time we've had a big meaty fight, though, that's got just loads of health. Let's just throw a Serenity out here, why don't we? See how good that does, if anything. I don't know if I'll get a chance to... Oh, ow! Oh, well, there goes our Serenity.
I didn't want this.
I see that. Let me just guard so that I don't bring your sword up anymore for the Earthquake, because I want Sierra to use a heal on us all first. Even if it means taking one overhead strike for us first. Actually, even just Greater Potion to yourself, because we're doing all right. Doink! I just don't want you to go down when the Earthquake happens, is what is my foremost concern here. I don't think Sunbreaker's going to do anything. I think this is just a big battle, but just where you've got crap loads of health. So I'll just Leviathan Stung you there. Let's get Papel some of her buffs back with Golden Shot and all.
I hate this.
I'm sorry, but running away is not an option for me. As in, it literally is not in the menu anymore. I'll take the gamble that we make it as far as Sierra's next turn before we have before we need a heal. So I'm going to keep doing Steel Boomerang for you. Oh, I meant to put Sunken Strike back on. Sorry, silly me. Leviathan Stung for me. Maybe I should just be doing a normal slash. So is it only when I hit you with melee attacks that your sword goes up? No, it just kind of happens sometimes. Cutscene intersposed. Ah, hey, what's your hand? My face! Let go of it!
You're a strong girl, a brilliant daughter. I haven't told any of this. I had a love for your father that is difficult to understand. I thought that with his defeat I'd be liberated, yet the feeling persists. He changed something within me. I knew I could succeed. The fire he lit burned stronger until it consumed everything, raising the world in ambition. This is the path you take, Gara, destroying everything in your way. The world is your fuel.
Ah, my face! Let go of it!
The tree of life is your lumber. You have to believe me. I am not a strong or cruel man.
Is that the Sky Castle looming in the distance? Whose ship is that? It looks like a Red Kingdom's ship, kind of. Oh god, they're firing on all cylinders in the most literal sense. Just blew the whole wall open. Arg! He threw me flying! Are they just gonna shoot this old man to death with cannons? I'm glad I didn't have to go through that whole health bar, because it sounded like it was gonna be like a 20-minute endeavor in that case.
The angel has finally come. The moment has arrived. Child of Axis, you've come to witness the day the SEHR claimed the throne as their own, as it was always destined from the moment the Argur prophesied it. The humans have taken it from us before. Now we'll see which are more worthy of this destiny.
Aboa, give me the sword! Alright, we have to go!
No, this ends here. All of this time out of our plans. Thrown away at the throne's doorstep? I cannot allow him to continue.
Don't be a fool, SEHR! You cannot do this in a head-on fight. We'll never win that way.
You won't get away with this.
Aboa, you must let go. This obsession with your fate, with legacy, it's not worth your life. You cannot allow yourself to fall for this false ambition too. It will destroy you just as it has done him. SEHR knows a bit about adhering to an ambition too strongly. Aboa, please listen to him. Come on, we have to hurry. Hey! You again? Like any of us still wants you on our side, but pal, not the time! Let's just be happy we're on the same side again.
Don't care, kid. I got more important things to worry about.
Why you? No time to decide how you feel about this. Evelyn and the Emperor are gonna throw themselves at that cloud any minute. We've got to move. Is Evelyn not already there? Perhaps if the rest of your race can learn to follow your example, our diplomacy has a future. We'll find the Empire less difficult to cripple. Moreover, I'm glad we can move past our differences.
Listen, bird. Don't put your talons on me again.
What? I'm glad they made up a little, though. I mean, it literally took an entire airship to come and fire cannons and destroy the entire wall and for Ara to be, like, choke-slammed. But I'm glad you guys made up eventually. I was really starting to get worried that they were really going to leave those two on awful terms by the end of this game. But both the Emperor and Evelyn have just charged their way in now. I'm stunned that Evelyn was not here already, considering she, like, got way ahead of us and we had to travel to the Empire on foot. Both Evelyn and the Emperor have gone. After all this time, I won't bear our fights being a mere exercise in futility. We have no choice but to beat them to the Ember Throne. Whether or not this is suicide, it's the only chance we have, Ara. I think I'm with you there. It's weird that Aboa does not show up in this menu. Or, like, on our ship here. Both Evelyn and the Emperor have gone. We won't be able to defeat him in a head-on fight. We've no choice but to beat them to the throne. Whether or not this is suicide, it's the only chance we have, Ara. Well, if we've got a black blade now, right? Because Aboa took it, unless the Emperor took it back. I didn't notice that happen. I guess the black blade is not in our inventory anywhere here. Those lizards. Should I trust them? I don't feel like anything good can come from them. Don't be like that, Papel. You're turning into a regular Goldwood Scrooge. A mending spray for everyone? No, those are very useful for in battle, so I think greater potions are probably more the thing to be using at the moment. That'll do. Sorry, Papel, you're a little below max, but you'll tough it out. I believe in you. Looks like it's now or never. Even if we don't make it, we'll have at least given it a shot. That's how I'm feeling. No, I didn't mean flight map, I meant sky cloud. But yeah, that sounds an awful lot like this is the big final confrontation, doesn't it? In we go! You're all set then? Yup. We'll bring the ship then. Good to see not all the Ark got absolutely destroyed when Evelyn and the Emperor's ships came through.
You ready for us, Pumpkin?
It's a little Nouveau flashback, is it? Nouveau and Propel. Ready? Or, sorry, ready? We're gonna smash this cloud. There's no going back now.
Well, can't let those cheapskates make it before us. We'll never put an end to the throne if they get there first. Let's make this work. It's our last chance.
What can we get? Weird that Sierra and Oboa didn't get a little cut in there. Through we go. Sky Cloud, Sky Castle's barrier. Nothing will stop us now, right? I hope not. Ah, oh, things are exploding everywhere. Okay, that might stop us.
What the hell is that? What's that?
Another one of Axis's machines. They are the ones controlling this storm. It's like the one that fell into the lake that was destroying all the fish below the river in the sort of central Voska. Don't let it scare you. We didn't come this far for nothing. That ugly thing can't last long against the Black Sword. One regular whack will set it straight. Who has the Black Sword now? Oh, I've got the Black Sword equipped. Oh, I didn't even realize we definitely did get it back. Okay, neat. I didn't even check its stats and everything. Storm Angel. Not in love with that. Immune to gun. Okay, maybe how about Sunken Strike? Wait, how? It's very... Oh, wait, unless the Black Sword is the only thing that'll hit it. Oh, my God! Why did that do so much? Oh, the Black Sword doesn't even do it unless I had to be slashing. Ow! Why was that so bad? Mending Spray. And then, Mending Spray again, please. And then Sierra's gonna use a greater one. Maybe a bit of a waste with the way the hells are as it stands, but I didn't like that at all when it did that. Steel Boomerang? Oh, okay, the slashing is the only thing that will do it. Okay, I see. Sorry, I was being dense. So I need to hit it with, like, a normal strike. Or will just a normal strike with slashing bring it down, or... Oh god, resist that, but slashing is the only way. Change it to Wounded Angel. Interesting. Still is resistant to slashing, but at least it doesn't outright... It's not outright immune to it like it was with some of the other things. The Spike Shot is not the way, or is it now... Can Piercing now do stuff? Oh, okay, that was a good thing to do. God, that got really intense out of nowhere. What the hell was that about? Boomerang, maybe Solar Strike will be some good? Yeah, that'll be worth doing, now that we've wounded it and gotten its exoskeleton off with the Black Blade, I guess. Oh, shoot. I should have had, Sierra heal, actually, rather than Solar Strike. Greater Mend Spray it is. From me. And one from... I'll do a normal Mending Spray from Propel as well, I think. This thing does ridiculous damage out of nowhere. God, we've never seen anything... Oh, okay, that was way less intense than everything it's done so far. With R and Propel's next moves, though, they'll bring it down. Oh, now it's weak to slashing all of a sudden. Okay, that was totally bizarre. 1,000 XP? What did you mean with 1,000 XP? They did so much damage to us before we got the exoskeleton off. Everyone, hold on, we're almost there. I'm holding on, don't worry. Brace yourselves. We're going to the eye of the... Oh, God, for serious? For Super Serial? How many ships am I going to lose in this game? Please tell me we're at least going to land on the Sky Castle, or that Sierra and maybe some of the Ark can catch us. Although they weren't actually in the cloud barrier, were they? Angels, to bring unity to the world by any means necessary. Assisting my children in bringing our dying land into a utopia. My own daughters, the greatest of my angels. Aura, I am sorry that you'd be silenced for this cause. Perhaps I was wrong. Yeah, maybe just a bit. I hope that one day you will forgive me. Well, I don't know about a full forgiveness, but I definitely feel bad for you. You were in way over your head with the throne. And you had a lot of voices in your ear. I do appreciate that you at least came to your senses by the end and you weren't too proud for that. If it is not that the stars must stay out of reach, then It is that they must be conquered. It will be up to you to decide, then. As long as you don't, get struck by lightning several times. Ara, you must promise me. When you awaken, destroy the Ember Throne. So it was around the time he lifted off that he jettisoned us. Oh, did we land in the Sky Castle? That kind of looks like where we are. So we did. What are the odds of that? Our ship literally, crashed into it. Are my mates with me, though, or is it just me? I sure hope it's not just me. I'll be in trouble without Papel. And without Sierra. Oh, no, Papel's here, thank God.
Ara! You finally gotten up!
God, is that my blood on the ground there?
We thought you were a goner! Did you see? Our ship crashed into one of the towers. You went flying off it first. We climbed it to find you ourselves. We thought we'd lost you. See these blue flowers? They seem like they can heal anything. The others have already gone in. There's so much weird stuff in there. My brain can't handle it. It's too much. We didn't come on this way for nothing. Let's go.
Yes, let's. Next time on the Ember Throne, because that's just about all the time we have for this episode. But it's looking like the next episode could well be the last. These blood flowers can heal anything. Is that their way of telling us that we can go here anytime to heal ourselves up to max? Or maybe not. Travel? No, I'm alright. I'd like to stay here, please. Sky Castle. We've made it. Somehow we've reached the Sky Castle, looking no different from when I left it. Light dancing from the floors, chandeliers tethered far above. The dormant throne appears to have grown its own foliage across the castle. Blue flowers restoring and curing any who touch them, while the decayed inflict them with a terrible disease. We haven't come with the white crown. Because of this, we'll be viewed as intruders by the castle's stewards, the weavers and angels remaining within. If we're to proceed, we'll have to cultivate these flowers. What? I don't claim to know what you mean by that. But I can't believe we finally made it to the Sky Castle. That was sweet that Papel gave us a big old hug when she got back to us. I do like that she kind of views Ara like a big sister, because in spite of not being able to speak, Ara's the only one who kind of takes her seriously. Or was for a while anyway, when they met. Ara trusted her because she took Papel's actions and skills for what they were, instead of being like, oh, well, she's a kid, she doesn't know anything, even if she's alright with a gun or whatever. I don't really know what we're in for when we get in there. We'll have to cultivate these blue flowers, angels and stewards of the castle, more robots maybe. But maybe it isn't that the Ember Throne only makes you hallucinate, because I think Goldwood did actually have some proper natural growth in it. So but it's not all pure. It's like a band-aid solution for the purity of the world, because the second the petal's gone, it all kind of rots away and becomes nasty like the swamp. Or indeed like Axis' Old Kingdom. Or it has the potential to, anyway. And we saw that once we removed the throne petal from Goldwood, the surrounding area started to become more lush again. Slowly, but it did happen. Anyway, next episode could well be the last, so I guess it depends how long the Sky Castle is. But here we are at long last. Nowhere to go but forward. Unless the Emperor's been added as the last boss fight in Arkano. That is all for now, but next video on the channel is going to be some more Celeste Art. Why is this so much more yellow than it's supposed to be? It's supposed to be like that. Sorry. That is all for now. Next video on the channel is going to be some more Celeste REX playthrough, which we're quite close to the end of that as well. So we're going to be finishing this and Celeste EX quite close to each other, within a few weeks, I think. And we're going to be starting Kingdom Hearts 2 and I Am Bread rather soon. It's so exciting. And then we get to pick new games to play as well after that. I'm so happy. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Oh, look, it's a little bit here. Okay. Yes? Yes, what now? The lights don't go off in this room, man. I'm telling you, I'm clicking this. Oh, good, okay. Don't leave more than 2 lamps on.